Now you know here at Overkill we couldn't let this awesome case stay stock. We'll get our special mod ready while we drill some pass-throughs and then come back to it a little later. While we wait, Anthony is going to drill some holes so he can install 2 of these heat killer pump res combos. With those installed, our case modification should be done by now. Let's go get it and drill some more holes so that we can throw it in the build. Anthony wanted this to be absolutely perfect, so you know we had to sand down the edges, go ahead and throw on our pass-throughs, and then add some RGB strips for extra FPS. And luckily, as an electrician, Anthony knew his way around a soldering iron. Now that you've seen it installed, any guesses on what it's going to look like? Alright, next it's time to bend some tubes, so we got to get it nice and hot and then make sure it's a perfect 90. Then all that's left is to cut it down to size, slip on our O-rings and collars, and make sure all the fittings are nice and snug. We think Anthony really proved he knew what he was doing with this build, but we still gotta ask, would you guys hire him? This gaming PC is one of a kind, so we decided to throw this one-of-one limited Overkill badge on it, and then we'll move on to filling it with our coolant. Alright guys, I think I've kept you waiting long enough. Without further ado, it's time to take the first ever look at Project Quasar.